because I need some more water. My Cancer, Pisces. Sheesh. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Who are ya? Why can't... Oh, I'm not picking y'all up. Who are y'all? Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah. Look at y'all little hidden fuckers. Scorpios. Ooh. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me... What sign am I doing first? All right. That's a lot of cards. I just need one. Cancers, y'all might be really, really emotional at this time, like emotionally driven in the sense where I kind of see y'all getting frustrated. Cancer. Yo. I do feel, all right, I'm feeling Cancer energy. I'm feeling a lot of anger, which is really interesting that I'm feeling that. Let me get a card. We're going to go to Pisces. That's interesting. Give me a moment. Pisces. I don't know what's going on with the Cancers, but we're going to get into that in a moment. Pisces. Pisces for this full moon in Sagittarius. I usually take one, but I'm going to take both because it wants me to, so I'm going to do it. And then we have Scorpio. This full moon in Sagittarius. And Scorpio, y'all doing a lot of cloaking. But I feel like y'all needed to due to spiritual protection, due to certain things in the spirit realm. It's kind of what I'm sensing. Y'all got the King of Swords in the bottom of the deck here. So I do feel like there is a lot of transformative energies, telepathic energies here. I also see like the butterflies are really standing out for me here. So I feel like this could be your masculine energy, and your feminine energies is the Queen of Wands here. So y'all could really be attracting things really fast. I feel like this is a lot of like even business oriented, even though, so there could be changes in your finances, changes in the ways that you're navigating working with people and circumstances. A lot of telepathy here. Queen of Wands, fire energy, really interesting. There could be a lot of maybe, you know, the beautiful thing about air, right? And we're talking about Gemini energy. Also the sun being in Gemini, Venus and Jupiter being in conjunction in the sign of Gemini during this full moon in Sagittarius, right? Air has the ability to feed a flame or to blow it out. And I really feel like it's feeding your flame. But at 12:12, thank you for the time. As it's feeding your flame, do you know what to do with that fire and that pressure? And this could be why you're probably experiencing some anger, or maybe there's things as the wind, as ideas, as opportunities, as messages are coming through, triggers are coming up for you to, it's presenting itself to you for you to really confront here. Ooh, y'all have the Four of Wands. This is a fire energy. This is a marriage energy. This is also saying like the celebration of a union of the masculine and feminine energies within. But this is also saying like the work is not necessarily done, but this is also allowing yourself that sacred marriage, that sacred union with yourself. So you could be coming into a space of attracting a new love, a new partner, or elevating your union with yourself, elevating your union with a relationship that you have as a whole. This could be a proposal, because this is also proposal energy. And this could be a wedding for sure. So some of you Cancers, maybe you're going to be getting married. Maybe you're going to be getting engaged. Here, this is a marriage. This can be something even like, because of it being with all this Venus, Jupiter energy in Gemini, this can be a, like, you know what movie's coming up? I don't even know how that movie goes, but the name of it is, I think it's called Fools Rush In, or something like that, or Fools Rush In Love, or something like that. And I don't know if they like elope or something, but that's kind of the energy I'm getting. You know, I'm getting like people that randomly meet in fucking Vegas and get married, and then they're like, oh shit, like, you know, they remaking it. Are they? I don't know. Oh, I didn't even know if they've remade it or not. That's the name of a movie I just got. I don't even know how the movie goes, to be honest. I would need to watch it again. But that's kind of what I'm getting, like eloping energy. It could be something really fast. For some of you with like marrying a fucking stranger, that is some fucking Venus and Jupiter and Gemini fucking energy, just fucking saying. And y'all Cancers, y'all so watery that like y'all will fucking do it. Y'all will be like, in the name of love, I'm gonna marry you. I love you today, now, forever. I'm gonna marry you. And then you might want to fucking kill them like 3 weeks later, cause like emotional regulation needs to be there. No, but I feel like this is coming into harmony with yourself. This is coming into new, you could be moving through dimensions, through a portal. 1111 may be significant to you. We were talking about twin flames earlier, so twin flame energy could be significant to you as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Overall, divine counterpart energy is going to be magnetically attracted to you. You are going to be attracting things that are going to bring you happiness, things that are going to bring you good fortune, things that are going to bring you celebration. You're going to be attracting opportunities that feels in harmony with your feminine and your masculine. You're not, it's almost like you're gonna feel very balanced, and not like you have to pick and choose between, all right, I need to be masculine here, I need to be feminine here. And if you are an entrepreneur, like balance, having that masculine energy with the King of Swords, like the logics and stuff, with the magnetism of the Queen of Fire, of the Queen of Wands, and having that space together, I really see it like a successful kingdom, in a sense, right? So a steady foundation. Look at how steady the ground is. So y'all probably did a lot of work, Cancers, to get to a steady place. I feel like even if you do interact with some impulsive like decision things, it's actually still gonna bring you to a space of being in direct alignment. So maybe you're being called to be spontaneous and adventurous and go out, right? Some more, because Cancers, let's just face it, y'all like to be in y'all shell a lot of the times. Y'all are the crab. Y'all be crabby sometimes. Y'all be snappy sometimes. Y'all like to be in there, right? And it's telling y'all like to go out, right? It's okay to you know, whatever, I don't know. But go out there, explore. If you live in a city, maybe you're going to go to a more suburban place to kind of unwind. Or if you're in a suburban place, maybe you go out to a city or something, a new city, and explore different. I almost feel like this is about exploring different cultures as well. I never really got that energy from this card before about exploring different cultures, but I'm picking that up just a little bit. I feel like this is a season change. So y'all could have been in a space of being angry and getting into a space of being happy now. Maybe y'all learned, there could have been, maybe you had a partner that you married that has a different belief system from you, and that's really expanding your mind. And maybe that movie, I think, if I'm not mistaken, in that movie, Fools Rush In, I think they were different cultural backgrounds, or they even spoke different languages. I don't remember if they spoke different language or they spoke the same language, but I think there was like I think he was like American and she was like Mexican or something like that. And I don't remember all the details, but it, you know, that in itself could be like a culture shock or interracial culture. So you could be maybe in a marriage or in a union or in a relationship, or even if it's just with yourself, maybe you are traveling different places and exploring different cultures, and you realize, wait a minute, I think I'm going to move over here. Maybe somebody moves abroad into a different culture in that space, or maybe somebody marries somebody from a different country or a different culture. And there's something about cultures and difference in beliefs, and difference in I don't know if it is spiritual beliefs or religions, or it just is different, like meetings of the minds. But there's such a strong heart connection there that there's a strong heart connection, and a connection I'm hearing with morals and values that align, that bring y'all to a space of stability in that. So y'all complementing each other well, and this is going to bring more business opportunity, for financial opportunities, and y'all are both equally yoked and sitting in y'all thrones in a sense. But this is going to be expanding of the mind, which is why it's also, remember, one of the first things I said was, even though this is a marriage, it's still going to take work. And so part of the work is in learning from each other's cultures and expanding the mind in that, without frustration, without anger, without feeling criticized or judged, but being understanding. Maybe for some of you, if you've been dealing, like you feeling like you're struggling, if you're frustrated in your marriage or something, maybe finding a marriage counselor or a spiritual coach or guide, or somebody that works with people of different cultures, different beliefs, to help y'all gain tools and navigating within each other's cultural background. But also know that y'all are rewriting a new story with the integration of both your cultures here. Maybe I have some family that doesn't really resonate with interracial connections, and you do, right? And so maybe you're breaking through some of that, some of those lineage beliefs and whatnot. You know your story. This could also be that maybe you was low-key racist or something like that, and you come to an experience that blew you out of your own back, and essentially it was like, wait a minute, like I just blew my mind with that. Like, how I just had this great awakening. How could I have ever believed this in this way? Like, really just going into a space of seeing it from a bigger scale. Like, there is only, there is no, the human races is not a thing here when it comes down to spiritual marriage, when it comes down to really honoring your masculine and feminine energies within your own vessel, right? Because that it's energy at that point. It's not about the physicality of things here. And I also feel like this is about heaven on earth, bringing heaven on earth. So I really like this energy for ya, Cancers. It feels really fun. It feels really explorational. This could also be like maybe exploring new things in the bedroom, right? For some of you, you know, this could also be like honeymoon phase, right? Like y'all are feeling like y'all in your honeymoon phase when it comes down to life, you know. A lot of opportunities that y'all are being presented with, and I love this for you, in a very stable manner. And so if challenges come in the way, do not be afraid of the challenges. Know that your tree is rooted, and that you can overcome whatever obstacles or challenges are trying to present themselves in your way. And you know, having faith in yourself and having faith in your partner, if you are in a relationship, if this is about a relationship thing, I'm just giving y'all the messages how I'm receiving it. If this is about a relationship or a connection of some sort, having faith in the people that you have chosen to be in your life to really be able to overcome these obstacles with you too. And know that this is a portal that y'all are gonna be walking in union together. If you are single, this could be that you end up meeting somebody that you're gonna be building with. So be open to love. Be open to the experience. If this is about a career, this could be like you finally receiving that dream job that you've been wanting to receive. And if it's not a job or a career, this is like you creating that, like, you know, maybe you're an entrepreneur and you were putting out some paperwork out there to be sponsored or get some sort of funding of some sort, and the opportunity is like presented and it's like, yes. Whatever it is, the answer is yes. Go for it. It's for you. That's, if it's a yes or no question, the answer is yes. Okay? Okay. Cancer, that's your reading. Hopefully it resonates. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. We're going to go into Pisces. Pisces, y'all want to be extra, don't ya? Okay, I love ya. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We have the moon and we have the world. So we have things coming full circle for you. There might be things, and then they're both major arcanas at that, right? I really need to take a sip of water, but I don't have no more water and I'm almost done here. Whew. Give me a moment. Okay. The moon card is Pisces energy also. I know some people don't look at the moon card as Pisces energy. They see the moon card as Cancer's energy. But the moon is also connected with the subconscious mind. It's also connected with like dream times in a sense and whatnot. And so I really feel like this is about you really taking divine feminine energies and getting naked with your truth, getting naked with like really knowing your divine purpose, bringing things into completion, navigating between realms. Give me one moment. Pisces, if you ain't never been to a nude beach, you probably should go to a nude beach. I'ma just say it because I think it's scrumptious and delicious and this seems really fun. It does. This looks like a lot of healing energy as well. This could be an ending of a hardship, coming into a new paradigm, a new space. This could also be that perhaps during this full moon, you're under your menstruation. For some of you, hello. All right, so for some of you, this is your menstrual cycle. You coming into your menstrual cycle, doing some DNA activations with that, and some liberation. This does feel like DNA upgrade. This also feels like divine feminine energy. Excuse me. So whether you are a man or a woman, this is divine feminine energies coming to bring an elevation into your DNA, into your world. Essentially, this is you coming in with a lot of esoteric secrets or deeper wisdom, ancient wisdom, and bringing it into the new earth, new world, being a part of that, the cosmic shift of birthing a new world. I also see this as the Trinity, but what's awesome about this is like the dark divine, like the shadowy aspects of it, the quote unquote what's hidden in the subconscious. And then they have on masks, and they're, you know, but they're naked, and so is the World card. She's naked. And I really feel like that's about vulnerability and being naked in the truth, and having some secrets. Having secrets, but not secrets in a malicious way. Secrets in a way that you know the secret teachings of the nature around you. You know the secret teachings of the air around you, of the earth beneath you, the waters around, within you, and the light of your being. There's a lot of messages. You may have maybe a lot of animal spirit guides or shape-shifting abilities. And I don't mean shape-shifting abilities of like you wearing a mask pretending to be one version of yourself, like because I know I mentioned earlier in the whole collective thing about like imposter syndrome or something, and a releasing of that. Maybe for some of you that's what it is, but that's not what I'm seeing here. What I'm seeing here is, you know, maybe it feels very shamanic. So it's like shape-shifting in the dream state to like an animal or a being, to be as a messenger, maybe dream hopping or jumping into the other people's psyche, and doing healing work in that way. This could also be that maybe you get a message in your dream, and there's a certain animal that's showing up in your dream, and it's very symbolic. It's speaking to you from the subconscious mind, because it wants you to really gain the teachings or the wisdom about this animal, and for you to integrate it, not because you're animalistic, but because it has a wisdom or a persona or characteristic that you need to embody at this time, that is very important for you to expand and grow on a soul level. It's almost like looking at animals as a reflection of God as well, looking at them as a specific contributor to your divinity, in a sense. This definitely looks like a rites of passage and a journey that leads to greater ascension and elevation, anointings, which I kind of have an idea of what this is for a specific Pisces that's around here. But for others of you, I really do feel like if there was obstacles, maybe the last few weeks there have been certain obstacles or things that have presented itself to you. I see you overcoming those obstacles by being in your authenticity, being in your truth, and being in your magic. And with that, you come out unscathed, is the word that Spirit wants to use. You come out unscathed from the circumstances around you, and you really create this liberation for yourself here. If there was certain secrets of like people, let's say people gossiping around you or hidden agendas or something like that, you have the ability to like see through people's bullshit. That's one of my favorite things to do, by the way. But like sometimes I would say even your other senses, right? Because we're talking about animals, right? So certain animals have like the gift of, you know, their scent, like smelling bullshit or something like that, like smelling through people's bullshit, or tasting, you know, certain experiences that's gonna lead you to be like yeah or no, like whereas yes is yes and whereas no is no, but moving things in accordance to its proper, like its corners. This is definitely a crowning. What I see here too, and I think this is really beautiful, is Pisces, I feel like y'all did a lot of shadow work, and this could have been like forgiveness work that you needed to do. Things that you maybe quote unquote traumas, maybe you thought it was rooted from one experience, but as you did the shadow work, you realized that it was rooted from another experience. And you're like, oh, wait a minute, like this was actually rooted from here. And you start diving deeper within yourself, and you come out like with greater sight, because y'all have an ancient magic to y'all. Y'all have an ancient wisdom to y'all that is, it's very it's hard to put into words, you know. I'm using fucking human words to describe something that's almost indescribable. And it's like God is like saying, like, you can't even really describe the feminine being. You know, we try so hard to categorize and put in a box, and this is about removing the labels. This is about removing the ego, removing the categories of things. And sharing that. Yeah, some of you, I keep getting the thing with the animals, and I don't know if you do this, but I'm getting y'all are gonna get a throat chakra activation too, and y'all might get this activation. It's like you can speak the like animals, like you can speak what they're speaking when you are like meditating and integrating with their lessons, like speaking their language, but not in like human words, like the animal's native tongue, essentially. So it's like maybe doing bird sounds. Like I can't even mimic it right now. Like maybe I could, but it's like, you know, something that I do. I'm like doing certain sounds that is mimicking an animal. And you know how certain animals, they do that, like there's certain tones they use for defenses and certain tones they use it for attraction. It's like there's gonna be a certain tone, a sound frequency of an animal that's going to be guiding you. I don't know if that makes sense for y'all or not. And it's funny because I'm hearing no more bottom feeders. Like that's why there's not, you know, usually there's like a lobster here or something like that. And lobsters are known as like bottom feeders or like roaches. And it's like, no, I squished them like a cockroach. Like there's no more bottom feeders. Like no more settling for less. No more, you know, people pleasing or you know, contributing. My phone is going to die in just a moment, so I need to hurry up. That was a vibe. Do that again. No. My last pure cleanse was in all white for 3 months, and it ended in February. Ashe. Yes. 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 Definitely a purity. Definitely a purity with this. Yeah, no more bottom feeders. The bottom feeders are very parasitic in nature too. They just eat anything also. And there, maybe that meaning no more bottom feeders means something to somebody else, because I don't normally say that saying, so I feel like it's significant to someone. But that's your message. I really like this transformation for ya. I really like this empowerment. I like this ascension. I like this very healing, very, very, it's just beautiful. You know, it's very beautiful. It's very, I can't even use words. I do feel like there's a lot of growth that came from this, a lot of shedding, a lot of, thank you. The main message, Pisces, is like being your wild woman era, without shame, without fear, without criticism, any of that. And if you are a male, it's okay to be in your wild man era. Like that's what it feels like, but with obviously like with spiritual intention, right? With your soul's purpose. Like, be wild. Do not, it does, fuck the labels, fuck the criticisms, fuck what they think. Follow your calling, trust yourself, be in that space. Yes, just be. Yes, thank you, Rosa. Just be. All right, y'all. So this is Scorpio. I almost forgot y'all Scorpios again. Scorpios, y'all are doing one hell of, like, trying to hide. Who y'all hiding from? All right, so we're going to get into Scorpio. Thank you, Pisces. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Excuse me. Yeah, I got a lot of ajna activity going on too. And it's funny because the way, before I even look at the card, what I'm seeing with y'all Scorpio is like literally like, so it's a metamorphosis, but it's very interesting the way that I'm seeing it. I'm literally seeing like a human body, like a silhouette of a human body, and another being like literally ripping through the fucking rib cages, like coming out of the rib cages through the heart and coming out, and like the body just like drops. And so maybe some of y'all were like in cocoon phase, maybe y'all were in you know, cloaking phase, and like now feeling like you can come out. Definitely a transformational space. This kind of does feel a little bit more like gutter, grit. Ooh, I'm getting vindictive. Okay, a little bit vindictive. But y'all have a lot of light beings that y'all work with. I feel like this is someone who practices. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, I love it. Breaking free. That makes sense why I saw y'all coming out. Where there's no more doubt. There's no holding you back. There was a big resistance. There was a big fear. There was a need to let go of that resistance. It was like, you know, maybe a little bit of a stubbornness. My hand is literally like zoom. This energy is... When it comes down to the individual, give me one moment.